I'm still the best on the planet. Let's put one really sick performance aside. This is what I can still deliver. And now it's whether Donk, and we know the players are here, they're watching the games before they play themselves.
Yeah.
He would have seen that performance. I want to see if he's going to step it up an extra gear, and maybe Ence are just going to get beat up on here. Ence a very capable team, though. They were discussing it on the desk. They could make a real close game of it. Overpass is a bit of a scrappy one for both teams as well. And now Zontix is going to be lining up 2, but it's that man again. It's Donk with 3. Locks it down with his USP, and there's a 4K on top of it. Up the slack and actually performed that level again. That's also been yet to be seen off this roster. They've got the pieces, they've got the star players, they've got the tutelage of the likes of Glaive there, but speaking of the man, he'll get 1. But it looks like that's all he's going to get out of this round because he's been donked again with a 3K.
It just looks so easy, doesn't it? Farming up those frags very consistently. Great start into the game then for Spirit at least. The last man remaining is Goofy with a Glock in his hands, and finding much out of this is going to be incredibly hard for him. Probably a bullet straight to the face if he goes around the corner too quickly. Might even be worst case scenario as well, as you've got the MP9 in hand and can farm up a bit of cash. Ooh, does at least get the dink off and take down 1.
Not a bad pick at all. 2 kills and effectively a Glock round. Not too shabby whatsoever. If he can get 1 with the MP9, that'll be a nice little boon of cash into his bank balance, but it's not looking good now that he's been spotted. And 100% many people will be picking up those Donk stickers for sure. Magic's in the meanwhile, though, a player that's really stepped up his own individual performance. It's going to be shut down as Goofy just runs and guns with 2 AK frags, but one of them's on his teammate. Kyle just gets shreked in the back of the head, and now it's a 3-on-3 post plant.
A little bit rough on the peak. Not exactly what you'd want. Doming your teammate and leaving yourselves in a 3 versus 3, but hey, you've got the sight. It can all be forgiven if you can at least close out the round. Ooh, landing up on the nade could be pretty spicy. Seeing if he's going to bounce it over. It would have got the audio cue on Glaive. Instead, it's a flash. Ooh, and a re-peek where Goofy is making up for mistakes in a round as he domes the Donk and puts them into a 2v2. Scratch that, though, as the round is quickly snatched again. Spirit on the retake looking clean as Chopper Midge detonates right on the face of Kylar. Shiro backs off. The flashbang at least forcing them to give up a little bit of space towards the front toilets, but the spam through, man, he just doesn't miss.
Mate, Kyler is down to 7 purely off grenades. Donk threw 1. They banked another one in the flower beds. Kyler is just getting destroyed by shrapnel. There's another TK.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's got a bit of revenge. It was Goofy that shut him down the previous round. Now Kyler's like, have that.
Oh, mate. The old reverse there. Donk continues to deal damage, finally.
Very, very strong on this map indeed. So even if statistically for Spirit it might not be the best, individually they've got some heavy hitters. That flash though from Glaive is so good. It allows him to just rip straight through the site, but it looks like it's going to be more of the same as Chopper locks down against the Tech 9s. Now, Chopper's yet to die, by the way. He's still 7-0.
The immortal Chopper. He's been sharpening his blade for a very long time, waiting for the oncoming push. They spam down. Oh, a bullet from Chopper delivered straight to the head. 2 frags back as the real G's events are doing damage, but the bomb, oh, that comes in at just the right time, blowing Hades off the plant and making it far more uncomfortable in this 2 versus 3 retake. They try again, but the utility denies it another time. This time it's the Molotov that burns away their hopes. Donk's peeking from the top, and it's easy for him. Right now his team's just hoovering them all up. For Ence, what do you do differently? I suppose they've been playing a lot of default, hasn't really been working. They opt to just go for a bombardment. All right, it works for the first pickup. They get themselves into the bomb site, but now you've got to look for more. And already Chopper, up to his old tricks, 1 by 1, they get wiped away.
Yeah, it's like one of those games where Magix is in to try and fend off. That's the thing in nightmares.
Oh yeah. Even if you outnumber them, any clutches where you see those names on your screen, you are going to be absolutely terrified. Ooh, blind on the push. Kylar slain again. Donk's able to defend here towards toilets. And the numbers for Ence, 1 by 1, they're falling. Goofy at least hits a 6 shot and wakes up. Back-to-back frags, takes down the duo and opens up the bomb site. An opportunity for Ence in the 3 versus 3.
It's Goofy again, getting these entries, man. He was the player that nearly got them around on the B site as well. They have to try and finish this one off, though. They've at least got a post plant. Chopper in again with the spray is good. He's burning alive on the Molotov that was planted down from Magix, who gets another assist. And now just the AWP remains of Hades as he gets his kill into the round. Needs to go in for another couple, but Chopper is too fast on the draw.
But remove those lines of sight, see if you can force the players out of position, potentially set yourself up. Kylar running around the corner. He thought he had the drop on him, but Donk lays him out. Shiro turns but misses the shot, but it won't matter because Chopper's here. And like an auto body chop shop, he strips them for parts and leaves it all down on one man.
That man is Diha in a 1-on-4. 35 bullets in that Galil.
Sight. Yeah, Goofy's had 1 or 2 sick picks, but this time he's got a Galil. And you've got to hit that instant headshot on Donk. He knows where you are as well. Taps his way back in. So Goofy, the backbone of Ence at the minute, he's removed.
Yeah, and without a spine, it feels like this is just going to be another toothless endeavor. Onto the site, Glaive gets one and a second, but he's dropped down to 18 HP, and there is Shiro. Let's see if Ence can at least weather the storm and deny the 13-0 as Gamer Legion did in that previous game. Up against the informed Vitality. Diha. Oh, nice first headshot, and it's on Donk. Got a real chance now.
Remember though, we've been spinning that story about how this whole roster can do a lot of damage. The rest of the squad also pretty strong on the old pistols. A lot of prowess with the weapons. But a minute though, it's blows being traded back and forth. So chip damage between either team. Goofy has had a sick game, but he's been the only one that's really showing up. If they give him an opportunity here to continue farming some frags up with the dualies, it could bail them out, at least in the current round. The grand scheme of the game, well, that's yet to be seen. Flash over the top, and he'll see nothing, Vince. Completely blind, and a bullet right between the eyes.
That's what Magix brings to the table, man. That supportive element. Great flashbang. Kyler Molotov'd off on 1 HP. And it's another frag. They've isolated Hades from the rest of the troop with a very low Diha stuck at the back of the site. Is going to get finalized by Shiro.